Hi everyone, my name is Jessie. I am a graduate from Winchester. I used to study history, and today I'm going to be showing you all the historical sites around town that are right on your doorstep when you're a student here and you can enjoy when you are here. This is King Alfred behind me. He was the king of Wessex in the 9th century, king of the Anglo-Saxons. Very important, so much so that he was called Alfred the Great. He is supposedly buried somewhere around Winchester, but nobody actually knows where because of various things. His body was never found, but supposedly it's somewhere around the cathedral. But yeah, he was a really important figure, and we've got this big old statue here when you come into Winchester so that you know he's an important dude. And we're going to take you on a tour of the rest of Winchester now. So let's go. So Westgate Castle is behind this building here. I can't get in at the moment because it's closed, but you can, when it's open, see the ruins of it. It wasn't a castle in a sense that you would traditionally think of. It hosted priests and stuff for a time. It did host some royal events, so when Philip of Spain got married to Queen Mary, the reception was held here. But other than that, not an actual castle. Still really cool ruins to have a look around though, and you can learn a lot about the history of royalty that did come to Winchester back in the day. So one of the things you can see in Winchester is this house where Jane Austen lived during, well, what would have been her last days. She did originally live just outside of Winchester, in one of the outside villages, and you can go to one of those houses and it's like a museum now that you can go and visit. But this plaque is just here to let you know that she did live here and died here in 1817, and she's actually buried in Winchester Cathedral, so you can go and visit her grave. It's on the left hand side of the cathedral as you walk in, on the floor if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, Jane Austen's house just down the road from Westgate Castle. We are on the Peninsula Barracks right now. They haven't actually been barracks in a while. Now they're just houses and flats because the land was sold. The actual military base is somewhere just outside of Winchester now. But this base was originally built in the 18th century, and it was the home of the Green Jackets for a very long time. Then there was a fire in the 19th century, I think, and it wasn't in use for a bit. Then it was reused again in the 20th century. And now, like I say, it's just houses and flats. But there are some museums on site that you can go to. The Green Jackets Museum, the Hussars, and the Gurkhas. And they're really interesting museums if you ever get a chance. We are so close to main campus right now. Main campus is just over there. West Downs is just over there. And so if you ever have a spare 5 minutes, you can just come to a museum. These are the other museums just along here, and there is a lovely cafe just there that has a cracking hot chocolate. These are the Westgate Towers. This is also a museum that you can go into, quite a cool little museum actually. And the Great Hall is here as well. People have weddings and stuff in there now, but apparently it's where the Round Table was with King Arthur and stuff. So that's about it from the history front. I hope you've enjoyed this and learnt a little. Certainly stuff that you can look up from what I've said anyway. But Winchester is the kind of place where you can go to and you'll find any random thing down any random street. There will be something interesting for you to find and explore, and that includes a lot of history. So yeah, thank you for listening, and hopefully when you come the weather will be a bit nicer and you can explore in the sun. But yeah, thank you.